Let's talk today about the most important aspect of drawing realistically with colored pencils. Now, most people would think this is color selection and picking the exact perfect colors, but actually, color selection itself doesn't really matter too much. What really does matter is the contrast. You can have a drawing that has the complete wrong colors, but as long as it has that contrast, it's always going to still look good. So let's talk a little bit first about what contrast is and how I build it up in my drawings. So for every drawing that I create, I want to make sure I have a really good amount of light values and midtones and some really dark colors too. I frequently see people only build up the midtones rather than making sure that we've got both really light and really dark, and it's just never going to have the same wow factor as you would expect. In fact, I would say that a lot of beginners, particularly when they finish their drawings, they tend to be what I would consider to be about halfway through one of my drawings. So you can see halfway through this drawing, it looks like this. But see how much more I'm going to build up all of the colors from here. So for every drawing that I create, I always follow the same process. I always start off with the lightest colors. I map in the lightest color I can see in each area. So obviously on each area of this drawing, I have a different light area. I then can gradually work my way towards the darker colors. So look for the next darkest color and then the next darkest color from there until I get all the way down to the darkest colors. And at this point, what I have is a drawing that, generally speaking, looks pretty accurate. I've got all of the key colors and shapes marked in, but it doesn't have that contrast that I need. And at this point, I find a lot of people tend to assume that they're done and give up. But the key here is to keep going. Now, a good tip to check a drawing's contrast at any point is to take a photo of it and then turn that photo into black and white. And what that does is stops you from seeing all of the color and you can see the actual underlying contrast. So it will show you that at this point of a drawing, we need to be building up a lot more. So then I can start going over building up more of that contrast, building up more of the darker areas, as well as generally brightening everything up and adding to those midtones as well. Now, before we go any further, if you would like to draw any of the pictures you've seen in this video, they are all available on my website. In fact, I have not only these drawings, but loads of other drawings in a whole host of different subject matters. For all of these tutorials, I include really in-depth instructions, and they're all broken down into manageable chapters so you can approach each drawing one stage at a time. It breaks it down into smaller bite-sized pieces and makes it feel a lot easier. I also include all of the real-time footage and details of every material and color that I'm using. I have sketch outlines, both light sketch outlines if you want to print the sketch directly onto your drawing paper, and much darker sketch outlines if you want to trace. And I also include the reference photo. I have some easier beginner-friendly tutorials and some much more complicated tutorials with a real wow factor. And I include tutorials not only on colored pencils, but also graphite and watercolor pencils as well. Check out the link in the description. So now, as I'm building up the contrast with my drawing, I want to generally be making all of those colors bolder. Now, one thing that I am thinking about as I'm building up the contrast, particularly if you're drawing with something like polychromos colored pencils. So I have the set of 60, and I find that the darkest brown, the walnut brown in my set of polychromos isn't hugely dark. And if I have a very dark brown that I need to be adding in, I think on its own, this brown generally isn't dark enough and it doesn't have the amount of contrast that I'm generally looking for. So I do find that I frequently want to add black and then brown over the top of it, and that helps make my really nice dark brown that I need. Now, once again, if at the end of your drawing you are unsure, you can take a photo of of your drawing and turn it into grayscale, and it should look like this. This is the difference between a drawing halfway through and a drawing at the end. Look at how different this is in terms of its contrast. Now, although I do think that contrast is the most important thing when it comes to creating a drawing, I don't think it is the only important thing. In fact, we do need to still build up those colors to create a certain depth. And I've created a full video on how to create depth with colored pencils here, so do make sure to check that out. Happy drawing, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.